Well, everybody wants an update, right? Here we are. I don't think it's big enough to climb in yet, which is why I'm risking my life on a 45-year-old redwood rail. Holding on for dear life. And here's the mango in winters. I bet you I could actually climb this tree and get to that spot right there and it wouldn't crack over. Planted this thing from a little tiny guy. It's probably 15, 16, 17 feet tall now. But look, the flowers are coming out. It's, I believe, April 3rd. Things happen sooner out here in winters. Just east of Lake Berryessa, and the dam's right up over there. Anyway, as you can see, it's like off color, but unlike Richmond, we don't really have a lot of damage to the foliage. We have a little bit from, I guess, anthracnose, I believe is what I've come to believe that's what it is. So like the avocados, they will sort of flower first, and then they will shoot out their new foliage, but they have quite a bit of leftover foliage from the previous season. So I have high hopes this year. I actually had fruit in this tree last year, but somehow it was getting big too. All right, should I dismount? Oh, come on. Oh. Woo! Did it. Survived that one. Survived another one. Anyway, I'm going to do some pruning here because I want to try to direct this thing where I want it. You can see, like, there's one. Oh. Okay, so I forgot to tell you about the fruit. Somehow I hit the off button. The fruit, like, seemed to kind of, it's getting bigger. I was getting all excited, and just one day it was gone. It wasn't on the ground. And I'm thinking, like, a bird must have got it or something because it would have, I would have seen it. So I don't know what happened last year. But anyway, maybe I put a cage around the fruit or something. But yeah, so right now what I'm concerned about, I just want to like do some pruning on the tree because I see some branches I don't really like and I want to get rid of them. One branch is this one here. It starts out by growing toward the house, and then it makes a 90-degree angle. It goes right back in the middle of the tree. That's going to be a funny branch. It's going to look dumb. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Cut that right there. Boop, boop. Okay, so isn't it funny? You're like cutting out your mango because there's so much of it. What else did I see? I saw one down here. I really don't like this one. See this one that kind of wanks over? It branches kind of low. That's going to be a funny branch someday. I want this to be more of a shade tree. And so I think I should cut that one too. And so that one's going to cut back all the way to here. This is a little bit small of a pruner to do this with, but I bet you I could get in there because it's brand new and it's pretty sharp. Oh, come on. And I got that one. Yeah, I'd like it better without that one. Look at that. Imagine if that was your whole mango tree. You'd be pretty proud of that, right? Yeah, that's just a branch I cut off. So, gotta watch where you walk around here. Gotta watch where you walk. Okay, here we go. What else? I do like how it's coming out here, though, because that'll be shade. This is a legitimate shade tree now. You see, I haven't really fertilized. I should probably fertilize it. Maybe it'd be greener. I know when you see trees down in LA, they'll stay greener, like in lawns where they're getting lots of fertilizer. So maybe that's what I gotta do. Okay, so you see this one here? He's kind of crossing. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Right there. All right, there. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh! Yeah, and then this one, we don't really want him. No. What else do I see? It's hard to cut off a mango because every bit of this tree that grows is going to fuel more future growth. Arguably, I don't want this one. Get rid of that. Growing on the interior. But the good news is all the energy will go to where I do want it, and it'll make that part bigger faster. That might be it. I know those were bugging me. Do you see any Do you see any branches? Why don't you give me a comment? So you missed that one right there, and you can try to explain verbally where it is. I think the rest of it looks pretty good, at least for this season. Anyway, so I'll give you some updates as you go. Let me see how big the caliper is down here. Oh goodness, it's probably 5-inch caliper now. Look at that, there's my hand. That's getting to be a pretty big tree. It's gonna take quite a bit of a freeze to kill that. So we haven't had anything damage this tree yet from a freeze perspective, like it hasn't defoliated or anything. So that's the report. All right, have a good day. Well, I'd say that's a success right there. Look at that, all that biomass that I just cut off. That's called a major surplus. And there's your big tree. So we'll just keep following it and see what happens to it.